Hi, welcome to Syntax First. This is the second series of Python. In this video, let us discuss about some technical terms and where to run our Python program and some of the concepts. So before going to the concepts, let me introduce some technical terms used in the Python programming language. So what is meant by software? Software is nothing but a set of instructions to the hardware. Instructions means the code which we write. Without software, there is no hardware. So when we give the piece of code or a software to the hardware, the computer runs this and performs the functions. So what is meant by instructions? Instructions is nothing but the code we actually write. Programming language. We humans, how we can be able to conversation with one to another. In the same way, when we try to communicate with computers, we need the programming language. And what is meant by coding? Coding. The process of writing these instructions is called as a programming or coding. And next, syntax. Syntax is nothing but the set of rules which we actually write. Let us take an example. In English language, we have a grammar rules in English like verbs, tenses, etc. So in the same way, programming language also we have these syntaxes. So we must follow these syntaxes to not get errors and perform the Python language. So what is meant by execution? Execution is the process of running the result and we get the result in the output after running this program. And what is meant by debugging? Debugging is the process of finding the errors and clearing them, or fixing the errors is called as a debugging. Then software is nothing but the set of instructions to the code, and instructions is nothing but code or the code we write. And what is meant by programming language? It is used to communicate with the computers or software. And what is meant by coding? Coding is the process of writing the code. And syntax. Syntax is nothing but rules we must follow to run the code. And next, execution. Execution is running or output is the result we get after running the execution. And debugging is the process of finding the bugs and fixing these bugs. Debug. Now let us discuss where to run the Python program. We can run this Python program in different ways. So let us see. VS Code. It is the Visual Studio Code. It is a free and open source editor. We can able to run Python, HTML, CSS and SQL and many other ways. It supports the many other programming language, and also it has many Python and many other extensions in this editor. So it is an open source and we can able to download it free, and I will provide the link in the description below. And it can run in any type of OS like Mac OS and Windows OS, etc. And ideally, integrated development and learning environment. It also supports the Python programming language to run. And next, online compilers. Online compilers means in Google you can go and type Python online compilers. We can get many other websites where we can actually compile and run the Python programming. I suggest you to use the programming online compiler. It can able to run freely. So I better suggest to use the VS Code because it can able to do or scale up to the large programs, or else you can go to the IDLE. Let us discuss about the concepts. So what is meant by comments? Comments are used to provide the additional information about the code. So whenever you go to, in the future, whenever you go and return back to the codes which you have written, and you can be able to easily understand by using comments. This also helps us to understand and make us simple. So as a developer, it is a good sign using the comments in the coding. So comments are actually of two types: single line comments and multiple line comments. So single line comments are declared by using the hash symbol. Let us take an example. It can be actually written in two ways, either in a new line or just beside the code. Let us show them. So in a new line, you can give as this new program. or just beside the code. Like we have used Python print function to print something. Let us take here, and can also write here as print, which is used to print function. So whenever you see this, you can easily able to understand, okay, this is used to print something, like this is called as a print function, and it is also used to declare by using the multi-line comments. Multi-line comments are declared by using triple single quotes or triple double quotes. You should put the comments in the space. Okay, like this. Wait a minute. Like this. Multi-line comments are declared by using this. This is Python program. In this way, you can use this multi-line comments. You can also use by using the double quotes, triple double quotes. So in this way, the comments are used. Actually, the comments are not executed or compiled by the interpreter. The comments are not ignored by the compiler. So let us discuss about the variables now. So what is meant by variable actually? Variables are like containers to store the values in the memory. So let us take an example. You have taken a glass, an empty glass, and poured water up to here firstly. So now the glass stores the water like this, and if you have removed the water and put some juice, so the now glass stores the juice. In this way, the variable also stores the values in the memory. An imaginary concept. Let us take this is an variable. Let us take a. So now this a variable stores some values. A variable stores some values. And what is meant by dynamically typed? In Python language, we need not to declare the what is the type of the variable it is. But in Java, you need to declare what the type of the variable or data it is going to be stored. So you can directly store the values here like this. Need not to declare here as integer, float or boolean. In the next classes, you are going to learn much more about this. But that's all for now. And what is meant by mutable? Mutable means in the Python execute the codes line by line in a step-by-step manner. So let us take if you have given a as a variable and given to store 1. So a variable stores the 1 value, and in the second line you have to 2. So now the last a variable stores 2 value in the memory. In this way, the values can be changed in a variable. What is meant by case sensitive? In Python, the uppercase letters and lowercase letters are not same or not equal. Okay, let us take an example of capital A is not equals to small a or lowercase small a. And what is scope? Scope is nothing but it can be declared either in a global way or local way. In global way, we can use like this. Anywhere in the program, we can use this a variable in entire program. But in local variable, we can only use in the functions. So in functions, we can able to use the local variables. What is naming the variables? Let us see the variables. So here there are 3 syntax rules or rules we must follow to use the variables. So what should we use actually? We can use either uppercase letters or lowercase letters or underscore and digits. So you can use the variables as lowercase letters, uppercase letters, underscore or digits. So let us take uppercase is nothing but the capital letters like this A, and the lowercase letters is the small letters small a, and underscore. You can also use the underscore as a variable at starting, and also digits. You can also use digits like 1, 2, 3 and above, so on, and which we cannot use as a naming the variables. We cannot use the space. Okay, here it is not observable. So let us check what can not be used as variables, such as space, underscore. We can use the underscore, but special characters like at the rate, greater than, star, and so on. All these special characters are not preferred to use as a naming the variables, and we can also begin this with either with the capital letters or small letters or an underscore. You must begin with a variable with either a capital letter, a small letter, or an underscore. Let us take a object, or a object, underscore a object. In this way, you can use or begin small letters, capital letters, and underscore. And we can use only the uppercase letters, lowercase letters, underscore, and digits. Which we cannot use the space, special characters, and comma also, and also comma. We cannot use also the keywords. So what is meant by keywords? Keywords are already predefined and which has a special meaning given in the Python. So keywords are like for loop or while, else, some other values like none, etc. which can be used as a keywords. So that's all for the video. Thank you.